where is life happening? Where is life happening? Only in the now, right now. Can you breathe tomorrow's air? No. Can you eat yesterday's food? No. So what is alive? What is real? It's happening only now. The universe is real only now. The past and future is a timeline. It's actually an energy, the past and future, where your mind and brain connects with the memory of the past and the energy of the past being stored in the present. And then your brain connects with ideas and plans about the future, and you project your energy into the future. Thus you hold the idea about the future in the present. So in the present, the time exists as past and future. The present is holding the timeline. Aliveness, life, is happening only now. Consciousness or source, self, God is only now. If it is now, it must be here as well. Here can have many meanings. It's not only this room, it can be everywhere here, in the present. The whole universe is existing in the present here. The universe is not out there. You are in the universe. You're part of the universe. This body-mind is part of the universe. Of the universe, it is part of the universe. So consciousness is right here. Consciousness holds the universe. It created the universe. The universe is within consciousness as consciousness. It's not separate. And you are not separate from the universe either, because you're in the universe. You're in this universe, in the Milky Way galaxy, on the planet Earth, in Maltese Islands, right here. So you're part of this Earth, because this body is created of this Earth. This body is purely of the earth, of the water, food that you have digested, the minerals. So this body is made of earth, of this planet Earth. So you start to understand that everything is connected and everything is one. Yes, we can see the distinctions, we can see the differences in the forms and manifestations of energies, but in the reality is just one. And the nature of this one is consciousness and manifested energy, created energy. Human beings have a unique gift of creating An artificial mental reality, that's a really big gift and uniqueness in the whole universe, that only human beings have this ability, a special ability not only to live in the universe of the universe, but also to create an individual artificial mental reality. And to derive a particular view of what is outside the self-created mental reality and what is outside it as the real reality. So that's quite an interesting and truly intriguing gift that human beings possess. Because animals, insects, they don't have this ability to create their own artificial mental reality. Well, human beings have another gift of creating not only artificial mental reality, but also even a virtual reality. So many young people are getting lost in the video games of the virtual reality. However, coming back to the mental reality, it is actually artificial in nature. We could say artificially abnormal. It's not normal, it's abnormal. So the mental reality is an abnormal reality which is created out of inner tensions, of the primordial tension of the closed and distorted energies. And these distorted and closed energies are called conditionings and vasanas. The veils in Buddhism, they're called veils. The Maya, the veil. So it is a distorted energy field. The mind is a distorted energy field of various distorted interlinked energies which produce thoughts. And a human being is listening to these scattered thoughts of distorted energies and try to make up a sense of what this is. First of all, what is the distorted reality? And then trying to figure out what is the real reality. So the mind has a lot of diseases, which are confusion, doubts, and worries, anxieties, fears. These are all diseases of the mind, of distorted energy fields that are interlinked with each other in a mechanical way, and thus they are like gears interlinked with each other and thus forming blockages, mental, psychological, emotional, energetic blockages. So the human being is actually sitting here and they're holding a field of distorted, interlocked energies, which is what is generally called, for the sake of convenience and simplicity, the mind. And the ego is identification with these distorted energy fields, which are also called, for the sake of simplicity and convenience, beliefs, concepts, ideas. These are all invented words for the sake of simplicity, because the true nature is much more complicated. It's energetic distortions which are locked and blocked. So a human being thus is carrying this distorted energy field, which extends around 2 meters, a meter to 2 meters around the person, in their personal energy field. The average human being is so identified with these interlocked energies, which are also called past and future, that the average human person is living in that self-created mental reality of past and future, lost in these energies of past and future, carried in the present, carried in the present. You see, you're all already in the present, yes? Life is present, you're all in the present, you're now, you're here. But your focus might be somewhere else in the mind, in the past or the future, you understand? So your focus is in the self-created distortional field, and focused somewhere in this cloud of the past and future energies. So thus, your focus is not present, not here. Your focus is somewhere inside in the mental reality, a bubble, in the past and future. So thus, you're not presently here focused, because your focus is somewhere in the mental world. However, you are present, you're in the present, yes? You can touch yourself that you are alive, you're in the present. So thus, consciousness, reality, life, and you as well are here, in the present. It's very logical what I'm saying. It's not spiritual, it's logical. What is unseen is that every person has a mental world as a bubble that is known but not seen, unseen. So some people have an ability to see that. Maybe in the future there will be devices, scientific devices, able to show the distortional fields of energies, just like there are devices to see the infrared and X-ray and other energy fields. So in the future there might be a device to show the distortional energy field within the human being. And imagine you get a photograph or you see a video and here you go, that's your mind, look at it. How nice. Or not nice. Or not nice. So the fundamental truth is that you are in the present already, but your focus is not in the present. It's in the distorted past-future construct. Belief, you may call it, for the simplicity of understanding. Ideas. You're basically hovering with your focus in your ideas, beliefs, understandings. That's what an average human being does all day long. Just hovering, scanning, interacting with these distorted energy fields. So thus, meditation, which is a common word for the sake of convenience, it's actually a very complicated process, meditation, of trying to bring your attention and focus back to the present and back to that which is real, and to solve the distortional fields. Do you like this definition of meditation? It's a different meaning, isn't it? It has nothing to do with peace or no problems. You know, that's for children, you know, that's basics. So the true purpose of meditation is to bring you back to the real reality, which is here now, present already, and to solve the problems of the distorted energy fields so that you can be natural, so that you can be what is called free, happy, peaceful, loving, harmonious, enlightened, meaning that you brought the light to the distortions and that light has healed the distortions. So thus your energy system and your nervous system is unblocked with the healing light, and thus the energies can flow through in a proper way, in a harmonious way. So enlightenment is just that. It's healing the distortions. So your nervous system and your brain is playing a very big role in enlightenment of healing of distortions. So everything is happening now. Reality is now. Life is now. However, you can choose to escape the present into the mental world, which is still happening now. And you can explore your mental ideas and understandings of the past and future, trying to make sense out of things. It's still happening now. But it's a bit of escapism of the now. You're escaping the real now into self-created, artificial, abnormal now. You can further escape now by going into the virtual reality. You know, the smartphones are demanding so much attention. You know, in the old days there were big screens and you would play video games. Now you're playing all day long with your smartphone. In the future there will be smart glasses or maybe even contact lenses as another way of escaping the now. So you have to be careful with technology, because technology can further separate you from the real reality of now. Technology needs to be used wisely and for a specific purpose, but not as escapism from the now, from reality. You will never find happiness in the virtual reality. You will never find happiness in the mental, abnormal reality, because it's distorted. Something is wrong there. And if you examine your thoughts, what are they telling you all day long? Something is wrong at the sublime. You know, if you follow your thoughts, underlyingly, they're telling something is wrong. There is a problem. And when you come to what you call meditation, it's when you come to actually connect with that which is wrong and start to solve that which is wrong. To heal, we may say so. Reality is not to be understood. It cannot be understood through the mental distorted process. So you will never understand fully reality. Reality is meant to be healed, meditated. The abnormality needs to be healed so that you can feel reality, you can experience reality, that you are reality, that you are consciousness in reality. So you see, when the abnormal distortions are healed in your energy field, you experience boundless openness, freedom, lightness, no more distortions. And thus you experience the true nature of the now, which is the pure openness, pure brightness, pure consciousness. What in the old days they would say God, it's so heavily philosophized and religialized. But it's the pure openness, the pure brightness right now that is enabling you to perceive your focus, and that what you focus on right now. Give it a moment. So the pure consciousness is this brightness now that you are conscious You are aware of your focus and that what you're focusing on right now. Correct? Yes. So hold on. So it means that you are already conscious. You are already aware. Yes, you are, of course. And that's what enables you to focus on anything and to see what you're focusing on, even to see your thoughts. If there is a thought crossing your mind, you see that. So what enables you to see your thoughts? It is the awareness. You're conscious, you're aware of the thoughts crossing your mind, of your body experiencing certain feelings, certain 5 sensory experiences. It's the experiential truth. It's very simple, actually. What is very complex is to understand with a distortion abnormal mind. So don't go for that. Because understanding takes, what does it take? Time. Oh, I'm gonna need some time to understand this. Give me a week or a month. Understanding takes time. It's a process. Understanding is a process of equations of A plus B plus C equals D. Oh, I have a conclusion of understanding, of a certain point of reference of the boundless reality. You understand the limitation of the mind now a bit better? Yes. The mind is limited. It takes so much time, so much effort. It's too slow. It's a mechanical process. See that. Does it take any time to see your thoughts? No. It takes time to follow your thoughts, to engage with your thoughts, to make up with your thoughts, some ideas and beliefs and concepts. That takes time. To see your thoughts takes no time. It's immediate, direct, isn't it? Yes. So hold on, let me think about that. So you're seeing the process of thinking, understanding. That is direct, immediate. No time. It is so direct, immediate that the mind is burning up in the brightness of seeing. And then, of course, it is easier to go back to your mind and start thinking about something because it's habitual. It's a habit, it's addiction, it's a pull, energetic pull to pull you back into the mind, to suck your attention back in. It's a pulling and sucking energy that sucks it back in into the mind. It's called tamasic energy. It pulls and sucks back in your focus into the mind because there is a habit, because it's easier to be habitual, programmable, and it's a lot more difficult to be conscious and bright and direct. So therefore a certain effort is needed to continuously come back to the brightness of seeing. The effort is needed to heal the distortion or abnormality. There is no effort to see, but there is effort to heal the distortion. Enlightenment has no effort at all. To be conscious has no effort at all. But to heal distortions, that takes effort. And that is your duty. To purify, heal the distortions. To harmonize the distorted fields. So yes, these ancient big sayings are true, that enlightenment takes no effort, you can't do anything to be enlightened, but you can do a lot to heal the unenlightenment. You can do a lot to heal and harmonize and fix unenlightenment. And that is your duty. And there are effective ways of doing that. And it is your dedication how quickly you want to fix unenlightenment. Because enlightenment is already here. It's not available to you right now because there is addiction to distortion, to the mental process. But it's here. It is actually open, available. But relatively speaking, it's not available because your focus is addicted to the mental processes. It's not experienced as such, but it's available, it's open, it's right here. It's not going to go anywhere. Enlightenment is going to wait for you as long as you want. Unbelievable.
It's like playing hide and seek.
Yes, you are hiding from consciousness. But consciousness is seeing you, hiding from consciousness. You're hiding in the mental world, yes, in your corners, in your beliefs, ideas. You're hiding yourself there. In all these corners, oh, there are shadows and there are dark spots. Oh my God. There is a negative darkness somewhere, which means a severe distortion. Yes, there are severe distortions, extreme negativity somewhere. So now you understand how simple everything is. The only complication is how to heal, harmonize the abnormality, energetic abnormality. And to heal and harmonize the energetic abnormality, that takes time. Depending on you, a lot on your own self, how dedicated you are, how willing you are to do that, how courageous you are, how brave you are to heal yourself. If someone comes to me absolutely new, having no clue, no idea, it could take up to 5 years to bring you back into full consciousness, if you're truly dedicated. It all depends on your dedication and on your severity of abnormality. So is there anything mystical what I'm speaking about? Is there anything spiritual that I'm speaking about? Is it a mystery of enlightenment that only the gurus know? No. It's time to come to the science, to the way the things are in reality here.
There's a Sufi saying which says the purpose of life is to be here, yet very few of us make it here.
Yes. Although everyone is here. But everyone is truly here. Yes, yes, that's a good one. Only rare one is truly here. Yeah, that's a good one, yes. So you see there's truth in all these sayings, but if something makes you, more confused, or if something makes you more mysterious, that's probably not the way. You shouldn't go for mystery, like, oh, it's so amazingly mysterious. I mean, it can be healthy if it helps you, but if it makes you confused, probably it's not the way. So our aim is to clarify how things are here, now, already. Our goal is not to discuss the magical and mysterious things which are not understandable yet because of lack of knowledge. Our aim is to clarify that which is here now, and that would help you to come back here now into your full consciousness. That is our aim. There can be many other interesting topics, of course, but they're mental entertainment, mostly. It can be very entertaining, to speak about the things in another galaxy.
You like popping my bubble, huh? It's okay.
No, that is seeing the truth. Very well.
That is another thing.
That is seeing the truth. Very well, yes. It's popping the bubble, yes. It was entertaining, it was fun. Well, now it's popping.
It's over.
It's over. So the mental world can be very entertaining, especially, the football, the politics, the usual topics, the things on another side of the earth. These are all mental entertainments. There can be a certain practicality, but the certain practicality is only perhaps 1% of the whole discussion about a specific mental topic. So there is some information that you do need to know, which is practical, that could help you, but you always have to evaluate to what extent that information is helping you. This is very important criteria. To what extent that information is helping you. Because there are many things in life that are made of life, human life. Like job and food and eating and sleeping, and these are just functions that the average human being does. But is that the purpose of life, to eat, sleep, go to work, play football and so forth. Is it the purpose of life? It's just a secondary function of life, a hobby and so forth, a duty or hobby. These are important things, yes, but they're duties and hobbies. Let's break it down. Duties, hobbies, and necessities of living, yes, generally speaking. But it's not the purpose of life. That's not why you were born on this earth. So that's, there is a difference.
I'm remembering about what the professor said.
Yes. So the ignorant way of living is no longer tolerated for the future of humanity. Now that is a big statement. Humanity has grown now to the extent that it's ready to come in alignment with the way that things really are, harmonious way with the rest of the universe. With the whole rest of the universe. Yes, it's very large and big. Humanity has been a playground, a kindergarten, and that nearly destroyed itself with the world wars and nuclear weapons, destroying themselves in the kindergarten. Like from the viewpoint of consciousness, humanity is like children gathering in a sandbox, but then taking out some guns, fire weapons, and bombs to kill each other in the sandbox. Isn't it what has been happening for hundreds of years? Conflicts, never-ending conflicts, in the same sandbox, with one another. It's ridiculous when you think of it. So that is not allowed anymore. So humanity needs to come to a harmonious way of coexisting first here on this earth. That's why even some space technologies are suppressed, because humanity is not harmonious, not responsible. It's very dangerous to other life forms and planets and stars in the universe. If humanity goes to Mars, it's gonna make a mess on the Mars.
You cannot trust them,
No, you can't trust humanity overall. So that's why there are constantly coming, enlightened teachers who are universal beings who know the way the rest of the universe is functioning, and educating children here. That's another viewpoint of who are enlightened teachers. They're adults educating children here, how to coexist harmoniously. But then, of course, the children hijack the teachings, what happened with Jesus. They create a power structure. They create the biggest power structure on earth, which is called Christianity. They buy all the properties, they conquer all the lands in the name of whatever, and create more mess, and suppress more, and create belief systems that it's separate from yourself, that everybody is. Anyway, I'm not going to go into more detail of the problems of the distorted Christianity. So it's a human condition to also take the truth and make mess out of it. So now we need to come back to to the scientific understanding, experiential scientific understanding, not only scientific but experiential too. It needs to be experienced and confirmed that yes, it's so, here and now. That you recognize, oh, that rings a bell, that's truth, here now. And that is the way, that is the way. So now the humanity is ready. The science is catching up, and now we need to integrate the teachings of consciousness, enlightenment, truth into the science so that they join together and validate each other that yes, now, yes, here now, it's working like this exactly. So this is called the new science. Okay.